Just thought I would jump on and do a futures recap of our Fab4, starting with NASDAQ. If we do a fib retrace from the all-time high to our recent low, we see that we have reached, you can see a little bit more clearly on the daily, we have reached and paused at the 0.382 retracement, which is at 7826. The bulls had a wonderful day and they're working hard to change trends. We still have some work to do. Remember, we need that daily higher low and higher high for a trend confirmation. My eyes are really keyed in on this daily 26 EMA and that first test and potential rejection. We'll have to see the actual price prove to us. But again, we're in a weekly downtrend, daily downtrend. And then here's our retrace at 7826. I'm going to delete that now, but I just wanted to show you the fibs. So our next resistance on the 4-hour is 7961. Our last higher low of support is at 7310. So we'll see how the action develops overnight. The most likely scenario is a rejection. We're coming pretty much straight off this bottom. We got this one low on the 4-hour of 7961, and then we would expect healthy consolidation. And healthy consolidation is defined as bulls have given themselves plenty of room for a higher low. So on the hourly, let's look at that real quick. On the hourly, we have a potential for a bull flag, the size of this pole. So we will watch for 15-minute consolidation and see if this bull flag plays out. When you really zoom in the hourly, you can see the bull volume. It's kind of slightly disguised there on the 12-hour. 4-hour, it's kind of slightly disguised, but when you really zoom into the hourly, you can see that bull volume. We have an EMA 12 and 26 bull cross, and we have the slope of the EMA's SOTIMA pointing up, which is very bullish, and our RSI is overbought at 70 on the hourly, just something to note. On ES, here's our fibs on ES, the SPY future sector. We did not touch the 0.382 resistance, so you can see that NASDAQ is slightly stronger than ES. We have our 12 EMA up here in the 2750 area. We still need that higher low to change the trend, then higher high. And I'm really focusing in again on this 26 EMA and that first touch and a potential rejection. 4-hour, we have a 4-hour uptrend. And to know that this high is set, we would be waiting for a 15-minute loss of higher highs, higher lows. Then we know that high would be set. And then the inverse would be true. When we would start to pull back, we would look for a 15-minute higher high, higher low back to the upside to know that the low is set. So on the 4-hour, let's just give you some levels on ES. Your next resistance is the high of today, 2625, then 2697. Your support on the hourly is 2402. Our RSI is extended over 70 on ES as well. Any consolidation, we'd be looking for a higher low. YM, the Dow has touched the 0.382 resistance fib retrace at 22463. We have our 26 EMA here in the 23,500 area. Again, a little bit farther away from that than we were with NASDAQ. So NASDAQ's really been pulling the lead here from ES and YM. On a daily perspective, we know from day to day this shifts, and it behooves us in the morning to really notice those shifts, who's stronger that day. So today NASDAQ, of course, was weaker than the other names. So going long Amazon, for example, of course, with the exception at the end of the day, was not the trade. It'd be better to do something like BA, something within the Dow. So just something to note. So on the 4-hour, RSI is not overbought. We can see that we're touching this 22463. Your next resistance, price-wise, after the high of day is 23022. Your hourly support, we did get an hourly higher low on YM, which is unlike ES and NASDAQ, an hourly higher low that's nearby, and that's at 21808. RTY, looking at that fib retrace from that high of 1715 to that low of 948. We did not touch the 0.382. Again, RTY has been a laggard. On the daily, we're quite a ways away from the 26 EMA as well. 4 hour, we got that 4 hour higher low, higher high trend confirmation. Our next resistance after 1170 or 1180, the high of today, would be 1200 psychological and then 1217. On the hourly, we got that nice low at 1142.70, and by nice low, I'm saying we've got a support that's nearby. Let's go. So you can see on ES, we don't have that clear low. We do have support at 2544, but it wasn't that pullback that you'd like to see that really clearly defines that higher low and then the resumption of trend. Same thing on NASDAQ. Look at that hourly. We got that low at 2647, but it's not that clear delineated low that we'd like to see to get a trade. So that's it for the Fab4 Futures Recap for TCG. If you have any questions, as always, tag me in the room.